now live. Hello, good morning, everybody, and welcome to 5 Minutes to Happy. Today is another episode of 5 Minutes to Happy, and what we do in 5 Minutes to Happy is we have about a 5 minute topic discussing things that make us happy. So we focus on three pillars of happiness, basically, and that is your relationship with others, your finding fulfillment in work, and your own personal development. So if you can hear me and if you can see me, please say hi, please say good morning, and let me know you're watching from in the comments down below. I'm over here in Cebu, um, live streaming from Cebu over here. Sorry, a few minutes late. Katapos na ng workout. So, yun. But yeah, if you can hear me and see me, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know how everything is doing. I hope you guys are keeping safe in this time. Diba? Our priority is keeping healthy, keeping safe, and keeping strong, especially during these times. So today our topic is why taking breaks is important. It's episode 28 of 5 Minutes to Happy. So we are discussing this topic today, this Friday morning. Uh, Hello, Sleeping Beauty. Hello, Norlin. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Ayan, ayan. So yes. So today we're talking about this over here, and let's dive right in. Let's dive right into this topic. Some water here. Hello, Anne. Good morning. Hello, Omar. Nice for you guys to join us. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the comment section. All right, why taking breaks is important. This is our discussion for today's episode of 5 Minutes to Happy. Now, back when I first started doing freelancing work, online freelancing, my goal was to make as much money as possible. That was the goal when I first started. Can you relate to that? Like, maybe you're a freelancer, maybe you started freelancing, or maybe you're working in an office, and your goal is to make as much money as possible. Who can relate to this? To say yes in the comment section down below if you can relate to it. Um, maka-relate tayo. What is bio break? You can see our break, restroom break. Can you relate to that? Like, yung goal is to make as much money as possible. Now, when I was a starting freelancer, and I figured the easiest way to do that. I realized that the easiest way to make as much money as possible was to take on as many freelancing jobs as possible, to take on more gigs as possible. I remember, I was working around 6 hours every day, and I thought to myself, that, I could work more, I could earn more, diba? I could work more, I could earn more. 6 hours lang ako ng trabaho every day, so I could earn more and I could work more, right? And then I was working mga 10 hours a day, and I still thought, kaya pa, diba? I can still work more, I can still earn more money, kahit 10 hours a day. And I was working about 12 hours a day, and this is like 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Have you experienced that? Especially mga bagong freelancer when you're first starting out, parang you want to take so much work and you end up spending 10 hours, 12 hours in one day working. Na-experience niyo ba yan? So, yeah, I was earning a lot of money at that time. Diba? Syempre naman, working 12 hours a day, right? Of course, I wasn't doing much else other than working and then resting ng konti, eating a little bit, but we're working all the time. And I thought to myself, na I can keep doing this. Kaya naman, I can just do this every single day, working hard, earning more money, diba? Saving more money. But after a few weeks, 3 weeks ago of doing this, I woke up one day and I didn't want to work anymore. Ayoko na. Very tired. It felt like such a hassle to even go on the computer and reply to client emails, even though they were the one emailing me. Parang ayoko na. I didn't even want to reply to emails anymore. Even a simple task like that, I couldn't even do it. Instead of doing work, what I did is parang found myself going on Facebook, browsing the internet, YouTube, spending 3 to 4 hours just browsing the internet. That's what happened to me uh, during that time, right? I didn't realize it at the moment. At that time I didn't realize it, but I had burnt out. I already burnt out from working too much. Okay, have you guys experienced burning out? Have you ever experienced burning out, ba? Going over the comments here, see Omar, oh, earning the most money and experience si Sarah din, si Jane. A good morning, Isabella. Good morning, good morning. Mahina ba yung audio? Let me know if mahina yung audio. I'll adjust the audio setting over here. Yep. I had burnt. Have you burnt out from working too much? Especially those who yung goal nyo is to work as many hours as possible to earn as much money. Have you tried burning out? Ako, experience ko yun. To cut the long story short, so I won't go into all the details about this, pero I ended up not being able to do my work properly anymore. Kasi na burnout na ako, right? I was already burnt out and I couldn't do my work properly because I didn't feel like doing it na. I couldn't even try. I lost. And what happened is that I lost most of my clients because they were disappointed in my work. I wasn't doing my work properly. So, yun, I submitted not, yung work ko wasn't very good. And then they ended up firing me because I didn't do my work properly. So instead of earning more money, ang nangyari is that I lost more money because I wasn't able to do my work properly. Diba? And, I think that it taught me an important lesson. Okay, that breaks, they're important. Breaks are important. Um, so another memory, another sharing. When I was still working in the call center before, or when I worked in fast food, I worked in fast food before. I could work overtime. Kaya ko overtime, get 4 hours of sleep, and still be able to do a good job the next day. Kinaya ko yun before. But that was because the work was repetitive. Di ba? Paulit-ulit yung work. And I would almost memorize what I needed to do sa fast food. Paulit-ulit lang. I work in Greenwich making pizzas. Paulit-ulit lang. And then sa call center, may script ka, di ba? It's the same thing over and over again every single day. So the work was very repetitive. I could memorize what I needed to do. So I didn't really need to rest. Diba? And it's not because I'm older now, ha, pero it's because the work was repetitive. So I could do that. But in the kind of work that most of us do nowadays, in the kind of work that we do now, informational work, intellectual work, creative work, enough rest, getting enough rest is extremely important. It's a priority, I'd say. If we don't get enough rest, the quality of our work suffers. The quality of our cover letters also suffers. When you apply for jobs, the quality of our work, the quality of our cover letters, when we apply for jobs, it suffers. And we end up submitting work that's not our best, like what I did, like experience ko, diba? Or cover letters that aren't our best cover letters. And in the kind of work that we do, doing our best work, it can be the difference. It can be the difference between earning 50,000 pesos per month or 100,000 pesos per month. It can make that difference. It can be the difference between getting hired for the jobs we're applying for or not getting hired for them. So right now, we are in this pandemic, of course, and a lot of us are doing creative work. Are you doing creative work, informational work, um, that kind of work? Let me know. Because if not, then baka kaya mo na you'll just repeat the same thing over and over. But in the most of our work that we do, we can't do that. So proper rest and readiness, para sa akin, it's a priority. How about you? Do you find that it's a priority for you? Is it a priority? Say yes, it's a priority, or no, not really. Or maybe you want it to be a priority. You realize na, sige, pwede naman, I should make it a priority. Right? But I found out that rest and readiness, that's a priority for me. In fact, I try to schedule my breaks as much as possible. Diba? I try to follow the ideas in the Pomodoro cycle. So, you do short bursts of work followed by short amounts of rest in order to recover and be able to do our best again. So you rest para you can recover and do your best again. So the technique, diba, is over here. You can take a screenshot in this. I won't um, spend too much time on this, but the ratio usually in Pomodoro is around 5:1. So that's for every 5 minutes of work, parang you have around 1 minute of rest. Ganun. And I think that everyone has their own perfect ratio. Everyone has, it's not 5:1 for everyone. The rule doesn't apply to every single person, but everyone has their own ratio na how much you work, how much you rest. And I believe that we should find a balance. Yun naman ang pinaka-importante, that we should find that balance between working and resting and be able to rest enough so that our work isn't sacrificed. Yes, we still want to earn money, diba? We still want to make a lot of money, but we have to realize that in order to do so, in order to do our best work, in order to charge our highest rates, to make the most money, we have to rest then. and we have to rest so that we can continue to do our best work. So we should find that balance. Okay, so on to our commitment. This is just a comment and a commitment basically na that we're making for our own improvement. I will include breaks and rest in my schedule. You can type that in the comment section down below to make that commitment to yourself. Now you'll include breaks and rest in your schedule. All right, I'd appreciate it, of course, if you like this video, if you left a comment and shared this episode, since we're doing this for free naman, parang educational content lang to. All right, next week our topic is how do I know if the work is right for me? Okay, that's next week, next Friday, November 13 at 10, around 10 o'clock in the morning, next Friday. And tomorrow, don't forget, we have a webinar over here in the VA Bootcamp Facebook page, Photoshop Essentials in our Fast Forward 2021 series. That's tomorrow at 8 p.m. We're talking about some basics for Photoshop, which I think are important for a lot of people. All right, type in, even if you're watching the replay, I want you to um, type that commitment. I will include breaks in my rest, breaks and rest in my schedule. Going over the comments over here, Sarah nakarelate na burnout din siya. Si Sachi makarelate din. Helen of yes, si Sachi, yes, yes. Jane, si Amy din. Si Mel, I always follow the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes work and 5 minutes break. Wow. Isabel, nakarelate. Hyper ba ka ngayon? Na ano, pinapawisan pa ako. Such is a priority. Para kay Helen, yes din. Kay Sonicus, yes. Michelle, yes, short breaks are essential. Yes, you really must take care of yourself so you can be at your best talaga, di ba? Balance yung perfect term. Oh, oh, oh. All right. Glad to hear that you guys are learning from this. So yes, I will include rest and breaks in my schedule. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. I hope this message was helpful for you. Um, Clarence, hello, good morning. Shout out now. All right, guys. I hope this is helpful for you. I hope that yes, you will include breaks and rest in your schedule, especially the weekend naman. So baka may break kayo, just 1 day break or 2 day break this coming weekend, and you do this also next week. Okay, tomorrow, don't forget, guys, we have our webinar, Photoshop Essentials, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Hopefully, you can join us at that time. I thank you so much, guys, for watching this episode, and you have a great weekend. Bye bye.